The meaning of theory. Myths are not true, but facts are. Dragons are a myth because they never existed in reality. Dinosaurs, on the other hand, are fact because they did indeed exist. What killed off the dinosaurs is not as certain, but the theory that a large object from space crashed into the Earth 65 million years ago has a lot of evidence to support it, and serves as the best explanation. The meaning of the word theory is different for scientists than the popular meaning. To us non-scientists, a theory can be like a guess, just an idea that we have about something. To a scientist, however, a theory is closer to fact because a theory is typically supported by substantial evidence. If I wake up and look out the window to see my trash can lying on its side with all the contents scattered across the driveway, I could guess that either the wind knocked it over or that some animals did it in the middle of the night. I could call this guess a theory, but a scientist would need more evidence, such as fresh animal tracks in the dirt. If I had thrown away some smelly meat, that might be circumstantial evidence to support the animal theory over the wind theory, especially if I didn't hear the sound of wind last night. I could take another guess and say that space aliens did it, but without any evidence, the notion of animals or the wind is more likely. I could call the space alien idea a theory, but a scientist wouldn't say that. A scientist would call the space alien idea wild speculation and opt for the wind or animals as more likely explanations. Evolution by natural selection is a theory with an enormous amount of evidence to support it. It's not just some speculation that Darwin invented 150 years ago and everybody else has just gone along with it since then because he wrote a book about it. For the past 150 years, literally thousands of scientists have collected mountains of evidence that are consistent with the theory of evolution. If you ask 100 scientists today about evolution, probably 99 of them will say it's a strong theory. And a good portion of those 99 scientists will be familiar with some of the evidence that supports it. This is called scientific consensus, meaning that most scientists agree. Just because that one scientist does not agree doesn't really diminish the strength of that theory. Conspiracy theories are not scientific. Remember what I said about the popular definition of theory versus the scientific definition? Well, a conspiracy theory is an example of the popular definition. A conspiracy theory is not the best explanation among experts, but it satisfies many people for other reasons. In short, a conspiracy theory is a myth. There are many kinds of conspiracy theories, but they usually share certain characteristics, such as secret organizations of powerful people who are in control behind the scenes. In a conspiracy theory, nothing is left to chance, and evidence is selected to support the theory. Any evidence that would challenge the theory is either dismissed or explained as an attempt to fool or mislead us. In the trash can example, a conspiracy theorist might say that a secret organization of my enemies, or maybe even the government, spilled my trash because they want me to be late for work so I won't become too successful and therefore challenge their power over my life. All kinds of reasons can be concocted to support this conspiracy. For example, the animal tracks in the dirt were placed there by the government to mislead me and prevent me from learning the truth. In any case, the conspiracy theory is a more interesting explanation.